Welcome to Homestead-Miami for the final race of Season 1 of the Pistain Cup Series. Today, we'll decide who becomes the first ever champion of the series. Here are the stats of the 5 drivers in the championship race. EDP with 1 win, 6 top 5s, 9 top 10s, 1 DNF, and won the regular season. Homelander, 0 wins, 4 top 5s, 5 top 10s, and 3 DNFs. But he has 2 second place finishes at Daytona and Mount Pocono. McQueen with 1 win, 3 top 5s, 8 top 10s, and 2 DNFs. He won at North Korea to get into this race. Jeremy Clarkson, 0 wins, 5 top 5s, 7 top 10s, 3 DNFs. And Schumacher, he has 1 win, which is at Mount Pocono in the playoffs, which got him into the championship. 6 top 5s, 7 top 10s, and 3 DNFs. The driver with the best finish today out of these 5 drivers will become our first ever champion.
Finally, the ball has come. Time for a team to unleash a soul-crushing, unrelenting defense, a head-spinning onslaught of an offense, and take care of unfinished business right here, right now. It is time for a team that has risen from the ashes to become one of the most feared, dominant, absolutely electrifying teams. Time to give their first Best Bowl win in franchise history. It is time. It is time for all of us here and millions around the world to bear witness to these incredible players who will leave every ounce of sweat, guts, and pride and legacy on this hallowed field, because that is what champions do. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to say, finally, drivers, start your engine!
Schumacher starting in first place. Starting in second place is Jeremy Clarkson right by him. Starting in fourth is EDP. Fifth is Homelander. And in seventh is Lightning McQueen. Coming off of turn 4, who will become the first ever champion of the Pistain Cup Series and win the first ever Piss Bowl? As now, the pace car goes into pit road. Schumacher and Jeremy Clarkson starting side by side. We've had 12 races, but now it's only 41 more laps before we know our first ever champion. As the green flag flies here in Homestead-Miami, Michael Schumacher and Jeremy Clarkson will be side by side for the championship lead as we enter turn 1. Schumacher goes to the lead. He won at Mount Pocono to get into the championship. Going to get his second win here in Miami. Clarkson hasn't won a single race. Can he get his first ever win and the championship all in one race? As now he looks to the outside of Schumacher. Can he get the lead on the outside lane with the help of EDP? As they enter turn 3, Schumacher confirmed before the race this will be his final Pistain Cup Series race. He's going to retire from the league at the end of the season. Can he go off with his second win and a championship as they go through turn 4 and Clarkson's getting a lot of speed? Will he take the championship lead away from Schumacher? Looks like he will, as he will lead lap 1 of the Piss Bowl at Miami. As they enter turn 1, Schumacher is also going to try to help his team win their Constructors' Championship. They're currently first place. Can they get enough points to win it? They're side by side yet again for the lead as they exit out of turn 2. Schumacher is looking to try to regain the Drivers' Championship. They're side by side down the backstretch as the leaders now enter turn 3. Can Schumacher regain the lead here? Jeremy Clarkson is looking for his first ever win. Can he do it here in the championship race, as now he's ahead of Schumacher? And Schumacher is now side by side with Benjamin for second place in the race. This is not what he wants. Benjamin also confirmed he's going to retire from the league. They're side by side in second place as we head to lap 3. Homelander, EDP, and the Stig are 3 wide for 4th place, and Homelander will pass the other championship driver, EDP, on the bottom lane. Now he's side by side with the Stig. Homelander passing EDP means now that Homelander is now 3rd in the Drivers' Championship, and the Stig will now pass Schumacher for 3rd place in the race. And Homelander will look to pass Schumacher, and Schumacher will block him just in time. The Stig is looking to pass Benjamin for 2nd place. They'll be side by side for 2nd place coming off of turn 4. The Stig is trying to make it a 1-2 for Phantom Motorsports as we head to lap 4 of the race. Phantom Motorsports hasn't gotten a single win this season, but can it get a 1-2 in the final race of the season and get their first win? And for Jeremy Clarkson, this is a perfect opportunity for him. 2 non-championship drivers are blocking the rest of the championship field. With the help of his teammate, Clarkson could pull away from the rest of the championship field. They're still side by side for 2nd place As they enter turn 3, can the Stig get into second place? He's able to get past Benjamin. And now the Stig is going to go to the outside of Jeremy Clarkson. Teammates are going to be side by side for the lead. The Stig's now trying to pass his teammate, Jeremy Clarkson. And Jeremy Clarkson trying to compete to win the championship here. As we head to lap 5 of this race, and for Jeremy Clarkson, you got to be mad at your teammate there. His teammate, who's already out of the championship, just passed him for the lead in the race. And now Homelander is going to be side by side with Schumacher for 4th place. These two are side by side for 2nd place in the championship. As they're now exiting turn 2, and no one is helping Homelander on the bottom lane. Even his teammate, Lightning McQueen, is helping Schumacher on the top lane. Schumacher started this race in 1st place. Now he might fall all the way to 5th place if Homelander passes him here. Benjamin goes to Clarkson's outside. They're side by side for 2nd place. Our championship leader under pressure here. As they exit turn 4, they're onto the front straightaway now, and if Clarkson falls to 3rd place, he'll have the other championship drivers of Homelander, Schumacher, and McQueen right behind him. Benjamin passes Jeremy Clarkson. Now Homelander looks to pass the Stig and is right behind Jeremy Clarkson for the lead of the championship. As they exit turn 2, and it looks like Clarkson will hold on to the championship lead for now, as now Schumacher will be side by side with Homelander for 2nd place in the Drivers' Championship. As they now enter turn 3, and Homelander will pass Schumacher for 2nd place in the championship. Now he looks at Clarkson. Will he get the championship lead? Jeremy Clarkson and Homelander will be side by side for the championship lead as they exit turn 4. Both of these drivers haven't won a single race this season, but they're side by side for the championship lead as we head to lap 7 of the race. As they now enter turn 1, will Homelander be able to pass Jeremy Clarkson? Homelander passed the championship drivers of EDP, Schumacher, and now he will pass Jeremy Clarkson for the lead of the championship. As they exit turn 2, McQueen and Schumacher are side by side, and we now have a new leader of the Drivers' Championship here in Miami. The two championship drivers of Schumacher and McQueen are side by side, as now Schumacher will look to the outside of Jeremy Clarkson for 2nd place in the Drivers' Championship. They'll be 3 wide coming out of turn 4. Schumacher's able to get past McQueen, and now he's looking to get past Jeremy Clarkson as we head to lap 8, and he's able to do so. Schumacher qualified first for this race, and now he's right behind Homelander for the championship lead. Can he regain it? And Soldier Boy on the outside of Jeremy Clarkson will be able to pass him with the help of his teammate, Michael Schumacher. On the backstretch now, and Schumacher will have the help of his teammate, Soldier Boy, to try to pass Homelander. As they now enter turn 3, and Homelander is going to look to the outside of Benjamin for 2nd place in the race. And Schumacher's own teammate, Soldier Boy, is on the outside of him. As the leaders exit turn 4 and onto the front straightaway, and Homelander will pass Benjamin for 2nd place as we now head to lap 9 of the race. And for Schumacher, his own teammate will pass him. That's the 2nd time one of the championship drivers' teammates have passed them. These drivers are actually costing their teammates a chance at winning the championship. Homelander tracking down the Stig as they now exit turn 2 and in onto the backstretch. And Schumacher will block Jeremy Clarkson. 3 of our championship drivers are currently 5th through 7th, and EDP will try to pass Walter White for 8th. Schumacher, Clarkson, and McQueen all trying to battle for 2nd place in Drivers' Championship. Clarkson will go to the outside of Schumacher. Can he do it here? And he won't have enough as they exit turn 4 and on the front straightaway. Clarkson's getting pressure from McQueen as we head to lap 10 of 41. As they enter turn 1, Jeremy Clarkson was leading this race, but then his own teammate passed him. Now he's all the way down to 6th place in the race and 3rd place in the Drivers' Championship. As they now exit turn 2. Going down the backstretch. And for Schumacher, if he wants to go out with the championship, he's going to have to pass Soldier Boy and Benjamin just to get to Homelander. And Schumacher will go to the outside of Soldier Boy. Can he pass him for 4th place in the race? As we now exit turn 4 and onto the front straightaway. Homelander is right behind the Stig for the lead of the race as we head to lap 11. Can he win the championship and the race? He hasn't won a single race in season 1, but he can break that streak here today. But for the Stig, not only is he trying to get his first ever win, but his team's first ever win. As they now exit turn 2 and on to the backstretch. Both of these drivers are hungry for their first ever win. McQueen has passed Clarkson for 3rd in the championship. Now he goes to the outside of Schumacher. They're side by side for 2nd place in the Drivers' Championship. As they now exit turn 4 and onto the front straightaway. And Lightning McQueen moves up to 2nd place in the Drivers' Championship as we head to lap 12. And for Team USA Racing, they had 2 of their drivers, Homelander and McQueen, make the championship race. And now they're 1 and 2 in the Drivers' Championship, exiting off of turn 2 and on to the front stretch. Homelander is in second place, while Lightning McQueen is in fifth in this race. Team USA Racing came in here today second in the Constructors standings. Can they now get one of their drivers to win the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors standings? As McQueen will go to the inside of Benjamin for fourth place in the race as we exit turn 4 and onto the front straightaway. McQueen is unable to pass Benjamin for fourth place as we head to lap 13. They now enter turn 1. Homelander has no wins this season, while Lightning McQueen won the North Korean GP to get into Championship-Miami, can get 2 straight wins in a row here. As the leaders now exit turn 2 and on to the backstretch. And for Homelander and McQueen, they qualified the worst out of the championship drivers, but they're currently second and fifth in the race as they enter turn 3, and Lightning McQueen will go to the outside of Benjamin. They're going to be side by side for fourth place. McQueen is going to have to catch Homelander if he has a shot at winning the championship as they come off of turn 4 and onto the front straightaway. As they now head to lap 14, and Lightning McQueen has passed Benjamin for fourth place in the race. There's only one driver separating McQueen from Homelander. Lightning McQueen's going to have to pass Soldier Boy, our Daytona 500 champion, to get a shot at passing Homelander for the Drivers' Championship as they come out of turn 2 and onto the backstretch. The leaders are now exiting turn 4 and onto the front straightaway. And we're going to head to lap 15 of this race. And Homelander is looking to get his first ever win to pass the Sig, who's also looking for his first ever win. Who will prevail here as they're coming off of turn 2 and on to the backstretch. One of our championship drivers, EDP 445, has fallen out of the top 10 as they now enter turn 3. And Lightning McQueen will go to the outside of Soldier Boy for third place in the race. Homelander will look to the inside of the Stig, and he's not going to get through there. And as they exit turn 4, and Soldier Boy will look to pass Homelander, he goes to his inside. Father and son, side by side on the front straightaway. As they enter turn 1, these two have history. Soldier Boy won the Daytona 500, and Homelander came in second place. Homelander will look to get revenge on his dad as they now exit turn 2 and onto the backstretch. And Soldier Boy doesn't have enough to pass Homelander for second place. And Soldier Boy will block Lightning McQueen for third place as they now enter turn 3. And Homelander will go to the outside of the Stig for the lead. They're side by side, and McQueen will go to the outside of Soldier Boy to pass him for third place. They're coming out of turn 4. Homelander will now look to the inside of the Stig as he heads to lap 17. Side by side for the lead. The first 16 laps of this race were led by the Phantom Motorsports teammates of Clarkson and the Stig. Homelander trying to end this trend right here, right now. As they exit turn 2 and Homelander doesn't have enough, and Phantom Motorsports will hold on to the lead of the race. And Soldier Boy right behind Homelander once again. Will he pass his son as they now enter turn 3 of lap 17. And Soldier Boy will look to the outside of Homelander for second place. They're going to be side by side. Through turn 4 they come. Father and son, side by side. Will McQueen help his teammate Homelander, or will he help Soldier Boy so he can pass Homelander for the Drivers' Championship? As they head to lap 18, and Soldier Boy will pass Homelander for second place as they enter turn 1, and Homelander will fight back. They're going to be side by side for second place. These two battled the first race at Daytona. Now they're battling yet again here at Homestead-Miami for the final race of the season as they exit turn 2 and onto the back straightaway. Will Homelander get revenge on his dad as they enter turn 3? What will Lightning McQueen do here? Who will he help? Homelander gaining momentum on the bottom lane here. 2 of our top 4 drivers trying to get their first ever win. 2 of our top 4 drivers are trying to get their second ever win. As they exit turn 4 and onto the front straightaway, and the Stig will lead us to lap 19 of the race. We're almost halfway there. Homelander is getting no help on the bottom lane. His teammate Lightning McQueen is helping Soldier Boy. McQueen trying to pass Homelander for the Drivers' Championship. As they exit turn 2 and on to the backstretch, will Homelander pass Soldier Boy? It's been the 2 best teams all season. Cross the Returns Patriot Racing and Team USA Racing side by side for second place here. Both of these teams are trying to get the final win of the season. As they enter turn 3, both of these teams trying to win the constructor standings. As they now exit turn 4 and go on to the front straightaway. The Stig will lead us lap 20 of this race. We're getting closer and closer to the end of season 1. They're still side by side as we enter turn 1, and Soldier Boy will look to finally pass Homelander for second place in the race. He'll pass his son as they exit turn 2 and onto the back straightaway. And for Lightning McQueen, all he needs to do is pass Homelander, and he'll be the Drivers' Champion for Season 1. Every other team is jealous of Team USA right now. They're first and second in the Drivers' Championship currently. And Soldier Boy looks to the outside of the Stig for the lead of the race. They'll be side by side as we now exit turn 4 and onto the front straightaway. Soldier Boy will cross over and go to the inside of the Stig as we head to lap 21, as they now enter turn 1, and Soldier Boy is losing steam here, and now Homelander will try to look to pass Soldier Boy for second place. Homelander is looking for redemption here, trying to pass Soldier Boy for second place in the race. Can Homelander get back into second place? Father and son side by side for second place yet again as they enter turn 3, and for Lightning McQueen, he'll go up and help his teammate Homelander try to pass Soldier Boy. The two championship drivers helping together on the top lane. As they exit turn 4 and onto the front straightaway, the Stig will lead us to lap 22 of the race, and Homelander will get past Soldier Boy for second place as we now enter turn 1. Soldier Boy on the bottom lane will look to pass Homelander for second place, but no one is helping him. The Stig, Homelander, and McQueen all working together on the top lane as they exit turn 2 and onto the backstretch. And Homelander will retake second place, and he'll pass Soldier Boy. Now Soldier Boy is side by side with McQueen for third place in the race. As they enter turn 3, and Lightning McQueen will pass Soldier Boy for third place. Now he goes to the outside of his teammate and try to win the Drivers' Championship. And Homelander will go up to block him just in time. As they exit turn 4, and McQueen will go to the inside of Homelander. They're side by side for the Drivers' Championship. We finally have a battle for the championship as we head to lap 23. McQueen on the bottom lane, will he pass his teammate for second place and win the Drivers' Championship? As they now exit turn 2 and on to the backstretch. And for Team USA Racing, they came in here second place in the constructor standings, and now two of their drivers are side by side to win the first ever Drivers' Championship in the series history. As they enter turn 3, can Team USA make history here? As Lightning McQueen will go to the inside of Homelander, and it looks like he'll pass Homelander for second place of the race, and now he'll lead the Drivers' Championship as we head to lap 24. Schumacher, Clarkson, Homelander, and now McQueen have all led the Drivers' Championship at some point today. EVP 445 is the only championship driver who has not led the Drivers' Championship here today. As they exit turn 2 and on to the back straightaway, Homelander is looking to regain the Drivers' Championship here with the help of the Stig and Soldier Boy on the outside lane. Will he be able to do it? As they enter turn 3, and McQueen on the bottom lane will try to defend his championship from his teammate Homelander. Lightning McQueen is the only dodge in the field. Can he win the championship? As the leaders exit turn 4 and on to the front straightaway, they're still side by side for the Drivers' Championship. McQueen is looking to pull away here as we head to lap 25, and Homelander, the help of Soldier Boy, is able to get back side by side with McQueen. We have an amazing title fight here. McQueen is trying to clear Homelander as we now exit turn 2 and on to the backstretch. We got a 4-way battle for the lead of the race. And McQueen and Homelander are side by side for the Drivers' Championship. ADP is outside of top 10, Schumacher's outside of top 10, and Jeremy Carson's in 7th place. It's these two drivers, McQueen and Homelander, who only have a shot at winning the championship. As Lightning McQueen will go to the inside of the Stig for the lead of the race. Can McQueen get back-to-back wins here on top of gaining the championship? The Stig and McQueen side by side for the lead as we head to lap 26 of the race. And McQueen is losing steam here. He's now side by side with Homelander for second place as they enter turn 1. This is an intense battle for the championship. Schumacher, EDP, and Clarkson are going to have to hope for a caution if they want to get into this battle for the championship. As they exit turn 2 and on to the backstretch, these two have been battling for the championship for multiple laps now. Who will be our first ever champion as we enter turn 3? Homelander and Soldier Boy on the top lane, working together, father and son. Will they be able to pass McQueen as they now exit turn 4 and on to the front straightaway? The Stig will lead us to lap 27, and Homelander will pass Lightning McQueen for the Drivers' Championship in second place in the race. As they enter turn 1, McQueen will be side by side with Soldier Boy for third place. Will Lightning McQueen lose 2 positions in a row? And for Homelander, he's now regained the lead of the championship as they exit turn 2 and on to the backstretch. And for Lightning McQueen, no one is helping him here. He's going to be side by side with Soldier Boy for third place in the race. The Stig, Homelander, and Soldier Boy all driving together to try to pass McQueen. As they enter turn 1, can McQueen do it here? He's a little loose. Will that cost him a position here as they come off to turn 4, and Soldier Boy is going to pass Lightning McQueen for 3rd place in the race, and Lightning McQueen has fallen all the way to 4th place. As we head to lap 28 in the Stig, we'll get a bonus for leading the most laps here today. But for Lightning McQueen, this is not what he needs. At one point, he was leading the championship, and now he's all the way back in 4th place. He needs to pass Soldier Boy and Homelander to get back to winning the championship. As they exit turn 2 and onto the backstretch, McQueen is running out of laps to try to regain the championship. We're on lap 28 or 41. Can McQueen regain the Drivers' Championship? As we now enter turn 3. And Soldier Boy looks to the outside of Homelander. Can he regain 2nd place? They'll be side by side. And Homelander will block Soldier Boy just in time as we exit turn 4 and onto the front straightaway. And Homelander is getting on the Stig for the lead. We head to lap 29 and they head into turn 1. Can Homelander finally take the lead of the race? The leader is now exiting turn 2. Can Homelander both win the final race of the year and the Drivers' Championship? Onto the backstretch now, and Homelander is looking to make history here today. Will he win the first ever piss bowl as they now enter turn 3? Soldier Boy now goes to the outside of Homelander. McQueen's going to help him on the top lane. Soldier Boy trying to get 2nd place in the race, while McQueen trying to pass his teammate for the Drivers' Championship and to win the piss bowl. As we now head to lap 30, they're still by side for 2nd place. As they now enter turn 1, will Homelander be able to defend against both his dad and his teammate, McQueen? The Stig is trying to pull away from the rest of the top 4 with this battle as they exit turn 2 and on to the backstretch. This battle between Homelander and Soldier Boy has been going on for almost the entire race. Who will win it here? As they enter turn 3 and Soldier Boy is going to pass Homelander for 2nd place in the race. And now Lightning McQueen on Homelander's outside. They'll be side by side for 3rd place and the Drivers' Championship. Will McQueen regain the championship and win the piss bowl? As the Stig will now lead us to lap 31 of the race. Homelander will try to defend his championship as they now enter turn 1, teammates battling for the championship. And McQueen, with the help of Soldier Boy in the Stig, will pass Homelander for 3rd place. And he's our current Drivers' Champion. And as they exit turn 2 and on to the backstretch, Homelander will fall from 2nd to 4th place in the race and has lost the Drivers' Championship for now, but can he make it back up? As they now enter turn 3 and McQueen will try to look to the outside of Soldier Boy, and Homelander will go to the inside of McQueen. Homelander trying to regain the championship as we exit turn 4 and on to the front straightaway. McQueen will fend off his teammate for Drivers' Championship and 3rd place in the race as we head to lap 32 of the race. And for Lightning McQueen in the first playoff race, he finished dead last. In the second at Monza, he finished top 3. And in the 3rd playoff race, that's North Korea, he won the race to get himself into the championship in Miami. And now, he's currently leading the Drivers' Championship. The only driver challenging him for the championship is Homelander. Can McQueen win the championship against his teammate? As we enter turn 3, and Lightning McQueen will try to go to the outside of Soldier Boy for 2nd place. Homelander goes to the outside of McQueen. Will Homelander take back the championship? And McQueen is able to block his teammate and to win the Drivers' Championship as we now head to lap 33. The top 2 drivers of the Stig and Soldier Boy are eliminated from the championship. Will McQueen and Homelander, the Team USA teammates, try to pass the both of them to try to get the win for their team in the final race of the season, in addition to winning the Drivers' Championship. As they exit turn 2 and on to the backstretch, the Stig and Soldier Boy working together in 1st and 2nd, while McQueen and Homelander, the teammates, are working together in 3rd and 4th, as we now enter turn 3. Homelander will look to the outside of McQueen for 3rd place and the Drivers' Championship. Soldier Boy will look to the outside of the Stig for the lead of the race. They're all side by side as we exit turn 4 and onto the front straightaway, and Soldier Boy will lead Homestead-Miami. Here's a replay of what happened. McQueen and Homelander go to the outside of Soldier Boy, then Homelander goes to the outside of McQueen and Soldier Boy will move to the outside of the Stig for the lead of the race. McQueen's able to defend Homelander for 3rd place in the race, while Soldier Boy pulls away from the Stig for the lead of the race. We're now on lap 34, McQueen and Homelander side by side for the Drivers' Championship, the Stig on the inside of Soldier Boy for the lead of the race. And Soldier Boy on the outside lane, and with the help of his son, will pass the Stig for the lead of the race. Homelander and McQueen still side by side for the Drivers' Championship. And Homelander will pass McQueen and regain the Drivers' Championship. He's now side by side with the Stig for 2nd place in the race. And now, father and son, Soldier Boy and Homelander, are 1st and 2nd in the race. The Stig on the bottom is trying to pass Homelander for 2nd place, but no one will help him on the bottom lane. Soldier Boy, Homelander, and McQueen all working together on the top lane as they exit turn 4 and on to the front straightaway. Soldier Boy will lead his 2nd lap of the race as we head to lap 35, and for Homelander, This is exactly the situation he had in the first race of the season. Soldier Boy won the Daytona 500 in a photo finish with his son Homelander. Can Homelander get redemption in the final race of Season 1 and win against his dad? As they exit Turn 2 and onto the backstretch, will the final race of the season end like the first race of the season with Soldier Boy in first place and Homelander in second place? Or will Homelander get redemption and get his first ever career victory along with the first ever Drivers' Championship? The top 4 will exit Turn 4 and on to the front straightaway. Soldier Boy will lead us to lap 36 of the race. The leaders will now enter Turn 1. Soldier Boy trying to end the season with a win the same way it started, with him winning at Daytona. Can he get his second career victory? As the leaders exit Turn 2 and on to the backstretch. For McQueen to win the championship, he has to pass the Stig in third place and Homelander in second place, and then the Drivers' Championship will be his. Currently, Homelander will be our Drivers' Champion. As the leaders enter Turn 3. And Lightning McQueen will go to the outside of the Stig for third place. He's going to have to catch Homelander as they exit Turn 4 and on to the front straightaway. McQueen is running out of laps to pass Homelander for the Drivers' Championship as we now head to 5 laps to go. There's a caution out on the racetrack. We'll have to check the replay. Will he have enough laps to complete the race? Under a green flag, we'll have to find out. Gustavo Fring, Crosshair, and EDP. EDP's the last of our championship drivers. He's currently in 14th place. They now enter Turn 1, and EDP is going to send it in deep, and he's going to dump Crosshair. And Mike Hunt has nowhere to go, and he slams into Crosshair Imperial. Crosshair Imperial, who confirmed before this race he's going to retire to focus on running the team. He's going to end his Piston Cup Series career upside down and on his roof. That's not the way he wanted to go out. And for EDP 445, he's last of the championship drivers, and the only way he could get back to winning the championship was causing a caution, and he ended up creating one by dumping Crosshair Imperial. Unfortunate for Crosshair. And for Mike Hunt and Crosshair Imperial, they're friends off the track, but Mike Hunt had nowhere to go, and he slammed into Crosshair Imperial. And Hunt's teammate slams into a Milik, also involved in the wreck, and all 3 of them will DNF from that wreck. James May, he sees the wreck up ahead and he says, you know what, I'm just going to go in the grass to avoid the wreck. And actually slows him down, and everyone in the road actually passes James May, but he avoids the wreck. Two laps to go in the race, and the caution lights on the pace car are already off, which means we will have 1 lap of green flag racing to decide our first ever champion. Soldier Boy is currently in first place. He's looking to end his season the way it started, with a win. He won the Daytona 500 now. He's looking to end the season by winning in Miami. Homelander is currently in second place in the race and is currently our driver's champion, but he wants more. He finished in second place to Soldier Boy at the first race of the season at the Daytona 500. Can he get revenge on his dad and win the final race of the season and his first career victory along with the Drivers' Championship? Starting in third place is the Stig. He's looking for the first ever win for both his team and for himself. In fourth place is Lightning McQueen. He won at the last race in North Korea and can get back-to-back wins. He's looking to at least pass Homelander. If he passes Homelander, he'll be our Season 1 Drivers' Champion. Starting in fifth place is Walter White. He may have missed out on being one of the 5 drivers to compete for a championship, but he's at least trying to look for his 3rd win of the season. As for the rest of the drivers competing for the Drivers' Championship, Jeremy Clarkson is starting in 9th place. Schumacher and EDP are starting outside of the top 10. All 3 of those drivers are going to have a massive comeback if they want to pass Homelander to become our first Drivers' Champion. We've had 12 races before this race, but now we only have 1 more lap to decide the first ever champion. Will it be Lightning McQueen or Homelander as the green flag flies with 1 lap to go in the championship race? And Soldier Boy will pull away from Homelander. The leaders enter turn 1. Homelander is trying to win against his dad, but Soldier Boy has a sizable gap to 2nd place. Homelander trying to get redemption after losing a photo finish to Soldier Boy at the first race of the season. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Soldier Boy is pulling away as we exit turn 2 and onto the backstretch for the final time. The season will end the way it started, with Soldier Boy getting the win and Homelander finishing in 2nd place. But for Homelander, it means so much more. This may be his 3rd 2nd place finish of the season, but that doesn't matter to him. Coming out of turn 4 for the final time, Homelander will be our Piston Cup Series Season 1 champion. Soldier Boy will win Homestead-Miami, but Homelander will be our Piss Bowl 1 champion.
I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better. I am done apologizing. I am done being persecuted for my strength. You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am, because you need me. You need me to save you. I am the only one who possibly can.